welcome to this side body and lunge flow. I'm here with my husband Danny, who's going to be demonstrating for me today whilst I concentrate on growing this little bubba. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seated position, nice cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall. Bringing the hands to the knees or to the lap, relaxing the shoulders down, closing the eyes if it's comfortable, and starting to deepen the breath, just to arrive here on the mat. Taking a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, let it go through your mouth, relax the shoulders down. Lovely. Inhale again. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. From here, we're just going to start to stretch out the neck. So you need to bring your chin down towards your chest, and just pause here, feeling that nice stretch up the back of the neck. Lovely. From here, bringing your right ear over towards your right shoulder, and again just pausing here and noticing that stretch down the left side of the neck. Lovely. Coming back through centre, down through centre, over towards the left this time. Pausing here and feeling that stretch down the right side of the neck. Breathing deeply. Lovely. And then back through centre, over towards the right. Pausing here again. If you want to increase this stretch, you can bring your left fingertips onto the mat by your side and just walk them out a little bit. You should feel a nice increase of stretch down the left side of the neck. If that's a bit much, then just bringing the hand back to the knee. Excuse our cat, Coco. Lovely. Okay, relaxing that hand back down, bringing the chin down towards the chest. One more time, over towards the left this time. Pausing here, and again, option to bring that right hand to the mat. Fingertips down on the mat and just seeing if that increase feels good. Breathing in. Lovely. Hello, little one. And then bringing your chin back down towards centre. Pausing here one more time, both hands on the knees. Lovely. And then inhale, slowly starting to bring the chin up towards neutral. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into some side stretches. So we need to bring your right hand down towards the mat. Inhale the left arm up above the head, and then exhale, just gently leaning over towards the right hand side, just as far as is comfortable. Pausing here. Lovely. And then coming back to centre, you're going to bring the left hand down towards the mat, inhaling that right arm up, and exhale over towards the left. Lovely. One more time on each side, so coming back towards centre, bringing the right hand down towards the mat, inhale left arm up, and exhale, leaning towards the right. Beautiful. One more time. Coming back towards centre, left hand comes down. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Coming back up towards centre. Bringing both hands back down towards your knees. Bring a nice big inhale in. And exhale, relax those shoulders. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to be coming forwards into a tabletop position now. So you want to turn, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, a nice neutral spine here. So you want to be extending out from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Feel free to peek at the video, but then bring your gaze straight back down. Lovely. From here we're going to come through a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, dip the belly, lift the tailbone and shine the heart forwards. Lovely. Exhale, rolling through the spine, pointing the tailbone down and pushing up through the shoulder blades. Lovely. Inhale, reversing that shape again, dipping the belly, bringing the gaze up and forwards. Nice big inhale. Lovely. And then exhale, rolling through the spine. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Coming back to neutral here. Now we're going to bring the toes together, knees nice and wide, about as wide as the yoga mat, and then start to sink your hips back down towards your heels, bringing the forehead down towards the mat if it will reach, and reaching those arms forwards. Lovely. Coming into child's pose. So you want to be able to relax through the back body here, coming into a nice relaxed child's pose to begin with. Encouraging that tailbone back down towards the heels. Danny's quite open here, but if your hips are lifted, that's fine. Just making sure that you're trying to encourage them back as much as you can. Lovely. Breathing in here. Relaxing the belly, relaxing the back. Pressing your forehead in towards the ground should be nice and relaxing. Lovely. From here, we're going to start to walk the fingertips and the hands over towards the right hand side, bringing the head with them just as far as it's comfortable until you can feel a nice stretch down the left side body. Pausing here and breathing deeply. Lovely. And then starting to walk the hands slowly over towards the left side this time, taking your time. Just as far as you're comfortable, if it's just a little bit, that's fine. And then relaxing down and breathing into this side body. Just imagine a lot of space being made in the ribs here. She's off. Lovely. Okay, coming back towards centre. We're going to come to the other side again, nice and slowly. Lovely. Pausing here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, relaxing everything down. Lovely, and then walking the hands over towards the left. Nice big inhale. And exhale, relaxing everything down, melting into the mat. Beautiful. Coming back to centre. Relaxing that head back down. And now I want you to see if you can walk your fingertips forwards a little bit. So you're going to be lifting, firing up through the arms and lifting the elbows off the ground if you can. If your shoulders are tight, bringing the hands wider, as wide as you like, just to make a little bit more space here. If you're more comfortable with them straight forwards, then that's fine. Lovely. You can even come up onto your fingertips here just to fire up those arms even more. And reaching back with the tailbone, perfect. Breathing here. Pulling lovely and strong through the arms, through the shoulders. Beautiful. Now relaxing those arms, I'm going to start to roll up back through tabletop. So taking your time, bringing the hands back to support you. And then coming up into that tabletop position, taking a second to make sure your alignment's right. So bringing the hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, nice neutral spine. Lovely. And then from here, we're going to start to point that right foot straight back. So shooting that foot out, nice and active through the heel. I'm in the way, but you should be able to see here. Lovely. Lifting up, engaging through the core. Lovely. And then reaching forward with the left hand if you can. Reaching straight forwards as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Perfect. Option to bring these back toes down towards the ground if it's too much. Otherwise, focusing on that core, bringing the belly button in towards the spine. Nice big inhale. Lovely. Exhale, bringing that knee slowly back down towards the mat, resetting. Lovely. And on your next inhale, shooting that left foot straight back, lifting up, engaging that core. And then when you're ready, reaching forward with the right hand, as if you're trying to shake someone's hand, so lifting up just a little bit more if you can. Perfect. Engaging the core, pulling that belly button in, keeping a nice neutral neck like Danny is here. One more inhale. And exhale, bringing knee and hand back down towards the mat. Beautiful. Okay, from here we're going to tuck the toes and start to lift up into downward facing dog. So moving nice and slowly, lifting those hips up towards the ceiling. And taking a second here, if you need to bend the knees generously here, just to allow time for the back of the legs to open up, then do. Otherwise, lifting the hips nice and high, nice straight back. Lovely. If you find that your back is rounding here, just bend the knees more. It should create a little bit more release in the back for you. Lovely. Engaging through the hands, maybe shaking the head a little bit, yes and no, to release the neck. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to lift the left foot up, and then bringing the left knee, the left foot rather, in between the hands, planting the foot there, and then lowering down on the back knee, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, open up the chest and come up onto your fingertips. Perfect. And then we're going to bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers and open up that chest. Lift the chin, nice big inhale. And then exhale, release and lift the arms up above the head. Hands could be nice and wide. Make sure to relax those shoulders down if you find them creeping up towards the ears. Lovely relaxed shoulders like Danny here. Perfect. And then we're going to bring the right hand to the mat, just on the inside of that left foot. And then inhale, sweep that left arm straight up towards the ceiling, coming into a side twist here. Pausing here, taking a nice deep breath, really enjoying that stretch through that right hip flexor. Perfect. Closing off that twist now, planting the hand down, tucking those back toes. and then starting to step back into downward facing dog. Taking a second to reset here, make sure you're comfortable. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift that right foot up. Then bringing that right foot in between the hands. Lowering down onto that back knee straight away. Inhale, open up the chest. Perfect, and then bringing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, opening up that chest again. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release the hands, lifting the hands up above the head, making lots of space, relaxing those shoulders down. And then when you're ready, left hand planting on the inside of that right foot, and then inhale, sweep that right arm open. Perfect. That panicked look in Danny's eyes, Coco about to jump up. Oh my goodness. Please, don't do that. Okay. Perfect, closing off that twist. This is going so well. Tucking the back toe, taking a step back to downward facing dog. Lovely. Just taking a second here, just taking a few breaths, really lifting that tailbone high, releasing that neck, nice and strong through the arms. Perfect. Okay, from here we're going to start to walk the feet forwards, nice and slowly, just taking a little wander up towards the top of your mat, coming into a forward fold, relaxing the top body down. You can bend the knees here as much as you'd like to release the lower back. You can hold on to each elbow with each hand, maybe shaking the head a little bit here to release the neck. And then from here we're just going to start to swing just slightly side to side, just encouraging a little bit of space and stretch in the side body and in the spine. Perfect. Remembering to breathe here, taking a nice deep breath into the back body and release everything down. Perfect. Okay, from here we're going to come to a flat back flow. So I want you to inhale, straighten out the spine, bring your hands to your shins, look forwards, and then exhale, relax everything down again, coming down. Beautiful. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, relax down. Twice more. Inhale, and exhale, relax. Inhale, and exhale, relax down. Perfect. From here, we're going to plant the hands, take a big step back to downward facing dog. Back where we started. Beautiful. Inhale that left foot up again, reaching up this time, trying to level off through the hips. Notice if your left hip is tipping, as it probably is. And then bringing that left foot in between the hands again. We're going to lower down onto that back knee again. Inhale, open up the chest. Bringing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers again. Nice big inhale as you open up the chest. And then you've got the option to tuck these back toes and lift up into a high lunge. If that's too much for you and you want to stay down, then that's totally fine. Lovely. We're going to inhale, release the hands, open those hands up wide above the head. Relaxing the shoulders down again. Beautiful. From here, bringing the right hand to the right hip, and then inhale, reaching up, make as much as you can, and then exhale, gently leaning over towards the right, just a little bit, making sure you don't topple over. If you have toppled over, no problem, just coming back to where you were. Lovely, coming back to center, bringing the left hand to your hip this time, inhale that right arm up, and then exhale, gently leaning over towards the left side this time. Just as far as you're comfortable, wobbling spine. Lovely, coming back to center, inhale both arms up, and then exhale, planting the hands, framing that front foot and taking a step back to downward facing dog. Perfect. Okay, inhale, right leg lifts this time. I feel like you're going to kick me. Really reaching up, seeing if you can straighten that leg a little bit. Perfect, squaring off the hips, and then bringing that right foot in between the hands. Lowering that back knee, inhale, open up the chest. Lovely, interlace the fingers behind the back. Next, inhale, opening up that chest again. Then exhale, bringing the hands up above the head. Option to tuck the back toes and lift up here, nice and strong. Other way, staying down. Lovely. And then when you're ready, bringing the left hand to your left hip, and then reaching over with the right hand. Breathing here. Lovely. Coming back to center, right hand to right hip. Inhale the left arm up. And exhale, leaning over towards the right this time. Pausing here. Lovely, coming back towards center. Inhale both arms up, making lots of space. Exhale. exhale, planting the hands, framing that front foot, and taking one more step back to downward facing dog. So our last downward facing dog, so really enjoying it. Maybe pedaling out through the legs a little bit if it feels nice. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, slowly lowering down onto the knees. We're going to bring the feet together again, knees nice and wide, and then sinking back into that child's pose position again, nice and relaxed here. It's your choice. If you'd like to take a full child's pose, you can do now. I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths. So for a full child's pose, you're bringing your knees together, bringing the hands back towards the heels, and then relaxing the head down. Just keeping you decent. Lovely. Either variation is great, just whatever feels good for your body. Really relaxing now. Remembering to keep that focus on the breaths, even in the closing stages of class. Relaxing those shoulders. Perfect. Okay, from here, wherever you are, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, moving nice and slowly. We're going to slowly lift up, coming into a Thunderbolt position, so sitting up on your feet. If you've got your knees wide, just bring them together underneath you, sitting up nice and tall. Have a fidget, now's the time. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale the arms up above the head. And then exhale, bring the right hand to your lower back, left hand to your right thigh, just coming into a gentle twist, shining the chest towards your right side. Lovely. Pausing here. Hello.
Hello.
Inhale, both arms coming up above the head. And then just changing onto the other side, so left hand to your lower back, right hand to your left thigh. And then just shining the chest towards the left side. Pausing here, lifting up, remember sitting up nice and tall. Lovely, coming back towards centre. Inhale, both arms up. Bringing the hands together at the heart, slowly down, exhale. Beautiful. Starting to move the hips onto the ground now. We're going to reach the feet out in front. And then slowly start to make your way down to the mat lying down. Moving nice and slowly, rolling down. Lovely. From here, we're going to bend the knees. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. You can either interlace your hands around the knees, or if you can't quite reach, you can bring your hands to the back of the thighs instead. Like so, whichever variation you prefer. You can rock a little bit here, releasing the lower back. Remembering to relax the head down, relaxing the neck. Perfect. And then when you're ready, we're going to stretch the feet out towards the end of the mat. Bringing the hands down towards your sides and starting to relax now into our final pose of the class, Savasana. Okay. Taking one more big deep breath here, and then exhale, let your entire body relax and release into the mat. Closing the eyes if they're not closed already. Just letting your breath come easy now. Notice if you're holding any expression across the forehead and just relaxing here. Relaxing the jaw completely, letting it feel heavy. Relaxing across the shoulders and across the chest. Letting each arm feel heavy and supported by the ground beneath you. Releasing each hand and each finger. Relaxing the belly and letting it feel nice and soft and across the back. Relaxing any tension in the hips and in the glutes. Letting each leg feel heavy and supported. Completely relaxed. And down into the feet, releasing each foot and each toe. Relaxing the whole physical body. Relaxing the whole mental body. And relaxing the whole emotional body. invite you to pause the video here and stay here for as long as you need to. Otherwise, starting to deepen the breath now. Bringing a little bit of movement into the fingers and the toes. And slowly bringing the knees in towards the chest. And give yourself one more hug. Again, you can rock a little bit side to side if that feels good. And then slowly coming over onto your right hand side. And pausing here just for a few moments. Just embracing these last few moments of calm. And then when you're ready, taking as long as you need to come up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed or a gentle gaze. And then when you're ready, sitting up lovely and tall. Bringing the hands together at heart centre. Taking one more big deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Letting it go through your mouth. Namaste.
Namaste. Hello.
Hello. Inhale the right arm up and exhale over towards the left.
I'll take that as in post-production. Oh, yeah.
You need to calm down, girl.
She's trying to go viral.
Okay, refocusing, taking a nice deep breath. Releasing any tension across the lower back. With the feet and the hands. We're going to have to start that again.
Was she scratching the sofa?
Scratching the sofa, playing with a pen. Relaxing. Oh my, really relaxed.